Hi guys, I'm Rob Sikora and I am the new principal here at St. Andrew.
I'm Jessica Wagner and I'm the vice principal here.
And I am super excited to be here. I'm very grateful that I got to meet a lot of you last May, but looking forward to meeting all the new faces starting on day one, teachers, students, and parents.
I'm excited to be transitioning from the classroom. I taught 8th grade here for 6 years, so I'm excited to be transitioning from that to administrative, and I'm excited to do it here at my home at St. Andrew. So tell us your name, where you're from, and what you'll be teaching this year.
My name is Chris Schumann. I am teaching 8th grade English and 6th and 8th grade religion. I grew up at St. Ephraim Parish. I went there for school. I also went to Conwell Egan.
Nice.
And my family and I are practicing parishioners at St. Andrews.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about your educational experiences?
My undergrad degree was from Temple University. I used to work in nursing homes with dementia residents. And then I went back to school and got my master's degree in secondary education from LaSalle University.
That's wonderful. And tell us a little bit about your faith.
My faith is very strong, and honestly, my kids help keep it very strong. We go to Mass every single Sunday, and my youngest daughter is the one that really drives that. She's the one that absolutely looks forward to going to Mass, and she tells everyone that in the future she truly wants to be a saint. She loves St. Joan of Arc, and she said that she would love to be as wonderful a person as St. Joan of Arc was.
Wasn't she Joan of Arc at the All Saints Pageant?
She was.
I remember.
She was. And she's already chosen Joan as her confirmation name in several years.
That's wonderful, wonderful. So what are you most looking forward to this school year?
I'm looking forward to the kids. I know the kids and the families and some of the exciting things that we have in 8th grade. We have the trip and the graduation and even the simpler things such as the teacher versus volleyball game, the magazine drive, Catholic Schools Week, all of those fun things.
That's wonderful. And if someone stopped you in the hallway, what should they ask you about?
They should most certainly ask me about my trip to Poland because I went to Poland last year and it was life-changing. It was amazing.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much. So tell us your name, where you're from, and what you'll be teaching this year.
My name is Lindsay Leinheiser. I'm from Langhorne, Pennsylvania, and I teach pre-K 4 in the Silver Room.
That's wonderful. Excited to have you. So can you tell us a little bit about your educational experiences?
Yes, I went to Kutztown University. I went to public school in Chamonix High School, and now I'm here at St. Andrew.
So do you have any ties to St. Andrew?
Yes, my siblings, 2 of my younger siblings went here. One graduated, he's at Notre Dame in 10th grade, and my sister Brielle's here in 8th grade.
That's wonderful. And tell us a little bit about your faith.
Well, I just started coming to church so much more and exploring my faith, immensely, and I'm so excited to share my faith with my students and explore that way.
That's wonderful. And what are you most looking forward to this school year?
Just changing lives and being with the kids every day.
That's wonderful. And if someone stopped you in the hallway, what should they ask you about?
My time at the beach and how I love being on the boat.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So can you tell us your name, where you're from, and what you'll be teaching this year?
Christina Williamson, Newtown, Pennsylvania, 7th grade English and religion.
That's wonderful. And tell us a little bit about your education.
So I went to grade school at Maternity BVM, high school Nazareth Academy, undergrad University of Delaware, law school, Delaware Law School at Widener University, and then University of Penn for my master's in education.
So a career change for you.
Yes.
And student teaching?
Student teaching last year, 1 year in Philadelphia Public Schools in Kensington.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. Any ties to St. Andrew?
Yep, my family and I are members of St. Andrew, and my parents are also members of St. Andrews.
That's wonderful. Tell us a little bit about your faith.
So I grew up going to Catholic school my whole life, pre-K through 12th grade. And then I went to a larger school, and that was not a Catholic college, but have never left my faith. Obviously, I'm back here, and it's a
Mhm.
very personal relationship I have with God, and we have many, many conversations, especially with 2 daughters
That's
that are
awesome.
teenagers now.
Oh,
Mhm.
right. What are you most looking forward to this school year?
Just getting to know the kids, and coming back and teaching in a parish that I'm really, really familiar with and love.
That's wonderful. And if someone stopped you in the hallway, what should they ask you about?
Probably my daughter's riding competitions that they do pretty much every weekend. They ride horses, so we are always away at some horse show on the weekends.
That's wonderful. Thank you. So tell us your name, where you're from, and what you'll be teaching this year.
Sure. My name is Marissa Moran. I am from Langhorne, Pennsylvania, and I'll be teaching kindergarten.
That's wonderful. Excited to have you. Tell us a little bit about your educational experiences.
Sure. So I actually went to St. Andrew's School from preschool all the way through 8th grade,
Nice.
so I'm excited to be back. After that, I went to Villa Joseph Marie High School in Holland and then Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, and I just recently graduated in May.
That's wonderful. Congratulations. And we're
Thank you.
excited to have a St. Andrew alum back in our building. And so your siblings went here as well?
Yes, yep, all 3 of my siblings went here as well, and the one is actually in the 7th grade,
Oh,
so
that's wonderful.
excited to share the building with her.
It'll be an experience for the both of you.
Definitely.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your faith.
Sure. My faith is definitely constantly evolving. I feel blessed to have built such a strong foundation through many years of Catholic school, preschool, all the way up through college, actually. So
That's wonderful. What are you most looking forward to this school year?
I am most looking forward to meeting my kindergartners, their excitement for school, and kind of, giving them a strong foundation and start for the rest of their education year.
Oh, that's awesome. And if someone stopped you in the hallway, what should they ask you about?
Maybe ask me about either my trip to Ireland or the beach.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, so tell us your name, where you're from, and what you'll be teaching this year.
My name is Rip Engel. I'm from Newtown.
Can you tell us a little bit about your educational experiences?
I attended Gwen Mercy University and I got my bachelor's in criminal justice. And before that, I went to Randolph-Macon for a year
Okay.
and then transferred over.
Any ties to St. Andrew?
I went to St. Andrews for my 8th grade year, so I'm an alumni.
Nice to have you back. And your siblings as well?
I have 2 younger sisters, Riley and Ray Ray. And Ray Ray went here when she was younger.
Okay, very good. Good to have you back. Can you tell us a little bit about your faith?
I've been a Catholic my entire life, and I'm a member of the St. Andrew Parish, and my family's been members of the Catholic Church as well.
That's awesome. And can you tell us what you're most looking forward to this school year?
Well, the fact that I went here and I'm able to teach here, I'm very excited. There's a great camaraderie here, and it's a very special school, so I'm excited to be back.
We're excited to have you. And
Thank
if
you.
someone saw you in the hallway, what should they ask you about?
I love sports. I played basketball my whole life, and
What's your team?
I like the Sixers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to surf, so anything in sports, I'm very, very interested.
All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
Okay, so tell us your name, where you're from, and what you'll be teaching this year.
I am Emily Roach. I'm from Warrington. I will be teaching 8th grade English language arts, as well as 8th grade religion and 7th grade religion.
Oh, that's wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and your educational experiences?
I went to Catholic school for 12 years myself, St. Francis Cabrini, Bishop Comwell, and then I moved on to Temple University and got my master's from Trenton State College.
Okay, very nice. Any ties to St. Andrew Parish or school?
I know Lynn Dixon. She's a very good friend of mine from high school, and she teaches 3rd grade here.
Okay, wonderful. And tell us a little bit about your faith. It's okay.
They can cut that.
Yes.
Not that you threw me
Oh,
off
yeah, no,
because I
you're
left that blank.
Yeah,
Not that I left that
just,
blank either, but
You're talking about, or why don't you say about your relationship with God? You have to say
Yeah.
that again. Tell
Wait,
us
let
about
me
your
think for a
relationship.
minute.
Yeah.
Tell
so you
us a
take
little bit
pause.
about your relationship with God.
But give it one more second. I say that.
I was
again.
going to say, yeah, give me a minute because I didn't
Get your
write
thoughts.
anything for that. I know, what tell me. Tell me what to say.
Just make sure you guys keep it
My
down there,
relationship
okay?
with God. I
Talk
feel
about
like
your
I'm
schooling, your background.
my background is just in public education, so.
No, you went to Catholic school.
I did.
Yeah. So you're excited to bring it all from circle
Yes,
here?
that is what I
Okay.
said.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your relationship with God.
I am bringing back God into my life recently with coming back into teaching Catholic school, and I'm really looking forward to teaching religion again and making it an everyday part of my life.
That's wonderful. What are you most looking forward to this school year?
Oh, just getting to know all the kids and getting to know everything about them and being cool again.
Very nice. And if someone saw you in the hallway, they should be sure to ask you about what?
My 50th birthday party.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's perfect. Okay, tell us your name, where you're from, and what you'll be teaching this year.
My name's Anastasia Giannotti. I am from Richboro, Pennsylvania, and I'm teaching 3rd grade.
That's wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about your educational experiences?
Sure. So I went to Duquesne University in Pittsburgh for my undergrad, and there I got my degree in early childhood education. And then right from there, I went to the University of Pennsylvania,
Wow.
and I got my master's degree in reading, writing, and literacy with the aspirations to be a reading specialist.
Wow, that's awesome. Any ties to St. Andrew?
I did. I went to St. Andrews up until 4th grade, and then we moved to Richboro, so I switched schools. We are parishioners at St. Bede's, but we went to St. Andrews
Okay.
Church as well.
Okay, very nice. And tell us a little bit about your faith.
My faith. I have grown with my faith as I've gone through school. I've always attended Catholic school, so it's always been very important to me. I attend Mass on Sundays, and I just think it's a big part of my life, and I've received all the sacraments up until the ones that I could. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to this school year?
I think I'm most excited to see how the kids and I grow throughout the year since it's my first classroom.
Sure.
I really loved my 3rd grade teacher. She was a big role model for me. So she impacted my life a lot, so I hope I have that same impact on my students.
That's wonderful. And if someone saw you in the hallway, they should be sure to ask you about...
They should be sure to ask me about my love for travel, anything about my family, and just some of my goals.
And your recent trip to Italy.
And my recent trip to Italy, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so tell us your name, where you're from, and what you'll be teaching this year.
My name is Marielle McGinley. I'm from Richboro, Pennsylvania, and I will be teaching social studies in 5th grade.
Okay, that's wonderful. And tell us a little bit about your educational experiences.
I started teaching a million years ago in 1999 at St. Tim's, and then I moved to a charter school for 8 years. I decided to take some time off and raise my children. I began subbing at St. Andrews a couple years ago, so I feel right at home.
And your kids go to St. Andrew.
They do, all 4 of them.
That's wonderful. Tell us a little bit about your faith.
My faith, I have 18 plus years of Catholic school, so I have a very good foundation, but I still have a ways to go on my faith journey, and it'll be nice to be in this kind of environment.
That's wonderful. What are you most looking forward to this school year?
I'm very excited to be teaching 5th grade social studies. It's always been my favorite. And when I heard that this position opened up, I felt like it was a sign. God was telling me it's time to go back full time, get in there. And I have a particular soft spot for this group coming up, so I'm excited to be with them.
That's wonderful. We're lucky to have you.
Thank you.
And if someone saw you in the hallway, they should be sure to ask you about...
I guess my kids and maybe why I send them to St. Andrews.
Okay. And your Super Bowl trip, maybe?
Yes, I did go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I went there on a private jet. It's a long story. We got very lucky. And even luckier, the Eagles won that year.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
See? I told you it was easy.
All right.
That's absolutely perfect.
Confident.
That's all we need.
My name is Lynn D'Addario. I'm originally from Connecticut, Windsor, Connecticut, just a small town north of Hartford. And I'm going to be teaching pre-K 3 half days.
Great, thank you. Tell us a little bit about your background and any prior relationship you might have with St. Andrews.
No relationship with St. Andrews. I came from Gray Nun Academy prior to this, and I was a pre-K 3 and 4 associate. Prior to that, I taught art education, pre-K through 8th grade.
Great, thanks. Is there anything that you would like to share with us about your background, or anything that's important to you about religious and Catholic education?
Because I have an art background and I have a love of art, I see art and God's work in everything. I love landscaping. I love doing landscaping design. I love art projects, and I love kids. I have 4 of my own.
Great. And my last question for you is, why are you excited to be here at St. Andrews School?
As an associate, I had 1 role, and now I'm a lead teacher, and I'm excited to do that. I loved working with the little ones, and we do lots of art projects, so I'm excited to be part of this community. It seems like one big family.
Great. We're super excited to have you here too.
Thank you.